Chapter 43. Owen sat at the front desk at the library, checking in books. Lots of Keel Nomenfoot books. For some reason, he had flipped through one, and the fact that all the pages were empty seemed odd, but not odd enough to worry about. Someone laid a book down on the desk to check out, and he looked up. It was Bethany, made out of chocolate. "I can't believe you did all this," she told him, for once not sounding like she was yelling at him. Actually, she sounded almost impressed. "You played out Keel's story through the entire book, Owen, all the way to the end." It was a bit hard to talk for some reason, like his head was foggy in a non-truth spell kind of way. "I'm so sorry, Bethany," Owen told her. "I never should have done any of this. It's all my fault. I don't blame you for leaving me here to die. I deserve it." Bethany, who was now made of words instead of chocolate, almost laughed. "Leave you here to die? What are you talking about?" "Well, Keel Nomenfoot dies at the end of the book," Owen told her sadly. "And right now, I'm Keel Nomenfoot. If I didn't go through with it, all kinds of people in the book would have suffered for it. I couldn't do that to them, because it was all my fault Keel wasn't there. All my fault. Fiction is too dangerous. I'm going to leave it up to you from now on." He frowned. "Except, I can't, because I'm going to die. Oh." "Owen, where do you think you are?" Bethany started to say, then was interrupted by a boy wearing a sign that said Keel Nomenfoot. And he was wearing that sign because he was Keel Nomenfoot. Sometimes dreams were the best. "I'm really proud of you," Dream Keel said to Owen. I don't know you that well, Bowman." "Owen," Bethany said. "But look at you. You're a bigger hero than I am." "Keep it modest," Bethany whispered to him. "Never," he whispered back with a wink. She sighed and turned from words into almost normal-looking Bethany again. "Owen, it's all over. Keel and I beat the Magister. Everything's going to okay out here." Owen looked at her blankly. "Why would you beat the Magister? At what, a game?" Bethany looked at Keel and nodded. "That's right, Owen," the boy magician said. "We beat him at a game. That's all it was. Maybe you should go back to sleep now." "Sleep?" Owen asked, looking around him at the library, which was now his bedroom. "Oh, yeah, sleep would be nice. But when I wake up, I'm going to have a robot heart. And then Dr. Veretti is going to kill me because my heart won't work as a key." He leaned forward conspiraciously. "I tricked him, Keel. I had to give up my heart selfishly if I was going to open the vault. But I didn't. I made him promise to save me with a new heart, and then let me go. That was a selfish deal since it saved me, so the heart key won't work." He frowned. "Which means he's going to kill me when it doesn't work. But at least I saved everyone from blowing up." Keel grinned. "Yeah, that sounds complicated, but I like it. Almost as good as one of my plans." Bethany put her hand on Owen's chest. "Maybe we should have gotten him out before the whole robot heart thing." "Yeah, I got an implant for computer chips too," Owen said, showing her the back of his neck. Bethany's eyes widened, and she dropped her head into her hands. Keel smiled wider and patted her on the back. "I'll be fine," he told her. "We can cover that up with magic or something." "But you don't know any magic." "I bet he does," Keel said, pointing to Owen, who giggled happily at being pointed at by Keel Nomenfoot, even if he did have to go back to playing Keel and therefore dying. "Sleep time?" Keel asked. "Just about," Keel said. "Tell me one thing. What happened to Charm? She was in the hallway when we snuck you out." Owen's smile faded. She got hurt. She saved me when the scientific method exploded. She thought I was you, though. I like her lots." He sniffed loudly. "I hope she's okay after all of this." Keel's face clouded over. Hurt? Where is she now? Dr. Veretti has her, Owen said sadly. Maybe if I don't die right away, I can try to magic her away or something. I don't know that spell, but I could try. Well, you could do that, Keel said. Sleep now, Owen. I'll take things from here. Sleep now, Owen said, and he leaned back into his bed with a relaxed smile on his face. As he started to close his eyes, Owen saw Keel Nomenfoot, Bethany, and some other random guy step away from his bed, which was now bigger than it had ever been, surrounded by curtains and marble and all kinds of rich things. Well, it's time, Keel said from a short distance away now. Take me back. You can't go back to just die, Bethany said before turning to the random guy. I rescued you from a truly insane horror book, which we could never speak of again, so you owe me. Do something about this. I can't, the random guy said. I set all this up back in the book too. Keel was always meant to, I know, Keel said. I knew it was coming. Take me back, Bethany. It's the only way to save everybody. Bethany paused, then nodded. She took Keel's hand, gave him a look, then threw her arms around him and hugged him. Aw, why did Keel get hugs? Then the two of them disappeared into the book. A moment later, just as Owen started to fall asleep, Bethany came shooting out of the book and turned to the older man. I don't care what you've set up, Bethany said to him. This is not happening. I'm not letting anything happen to him, to either of them. Well, you can't change the story, the older man said. The books have already been published. It doesn't matter, Bethany said. Get ready to rewrite it. Wait, Bethany said that? Even in her dreamlike state, Owen could not believe it. You and me, Bethany said to the older man, we're going to fix this. We're going to find a plot hole, and I'm going to use it. But my book doesn't have... Okay, there are a bunch, but... Well, where's the closest one to the end here? Well, probably this one. And he pointed to a page. Good. Watch over Owen. I'll be right back. Oh, and just a real quick note for later. There's a full-size version of the Magister's Tower in your lawn. So I just tell everyone they're making a Keel Nomenfoot book movie. Just like the bet. Seems like a very good excuse. Oh, wait, what? The older man yelled. But Bethany disappeared into the book and Owen fell asleep. And thankfully, all he had was amazing dreams of Hogwarts letters telling him he'd just been named High King of Narnia without a robot heart in sight.